Hello, today is Saturday, the 18th of June, 2011. The season of spring is coming very close to a close. These are northern hemisphere seasons, and people have been stating summer is just a terrible month for the silver market. So I decided to look at the four seasons and see what does the best, see what does the worst, and in last place is not the summer, but the spring. In fact, since 1968, silver has lost half of its value within this time period. Meaning, if you were to have sold your silver at the start of the spring period and buy it back at the same exchange, whether it's at spot, 10% over spot, whatever, when the spring comes to an end, you'd have twice as much silver just for doing this example. Now, as far as what the chart's concerned, it works for 3 months, then it shuts down for 9 months, it goes on for 3 months, and they're all like this. But what's disturbing about this chart is how choppy this is. Normally it goes down quite a bit, but every single time it goes up, it gets met with selling. Every single time, up and down, up and down. And just recently this year, the market did pretty much as it was supposed to do. It really didn't go up or down, at least so far. There's still a couple days to go, but it did encounter the big rise at the start of April and then the fall. So this was the worst month that has lost half of its value in over 40 years. The second one is fall. This is the second worst month. Fall, the market has gained about 80% overall. And from this point, it has lost a little bit, but it was doing pretty bad for a while, as we can see in here. As the market kept going lower and lower, it looks somewhat similar to what the silver market looks like, but not the most similar of the four seasons. I guess if you're looking for pattern analysis, you can start to notice that it's making this pattern of higher highs and higher lows. But other than that, that's the fall. Now the summer is number 3. And the biggest reason why the silver market is up about 140% since 1968 is the gains that had occurred from 1975 to about 1982. And it had tremendous gains in 1979, tremendous gains in 1980, had some decent gains in 81, and then again tremendous gains in 82 during the summer months. Since this point, though, at least since this point in here down to here, it was a slow, choppy period move towards a downside as it was in a downward trend. But since this point here, it's showing a little cup and handle formation as it's breaking out. It ended last summer, of course, moving into the nice little bull market. And you might state summer is one of those boring months, and for the most part it is, but it wasn't too boring at the end of the 70s. So I think the best thing, or that the way I look at this, is just because the summer's supposed to be boring doesn't mean that it always will. Finally, the last month is winter, which is the one price action that looks very similar to what the real market looks like, where you would have your little bit of a sideways consolidation going into 1975. Then you have this little pennant formation after the high before it has a big move, then consolidates, turns into a circle formation while it finds support roughly at around 38.2% from this high to this low, and now back close to its previous highs. It's up about 6 1/3 from its previous period, which is over 500%. So that's the best gaining month is that of winter, but especially since 2002, 2003, it's been in a tremendous uptrend. Last winter, of course, market continued to move higher. And folks, these are the seasons. Have yourself a great day.